Lily had always hoped that her marriage to David would begin a joyous new chapter. After their wedding, she moved into David's family home, dreaming of creating a loving and harmonious household. However, from the start, it was clear that her mother-in-law, Margaret, disapproved of her. Margaret had high expectations and had always envisioned her son marrying someone from a wealthy, influential family. With her humble background and quiet demeanor, Lily was far from the ideal daughter-in-law Margaret had imagined. The tension in the house was palpable, with Margaret's subtle jabs and outright criticisms becoming a daily occurrence. She found fault in everything Lily did, from her cooking to her choice of clothing. Despite David's efforts to mediate, his mother remained stubborn and unyielding. The situation reached a breaking point one chilly evening. Margaret, unable to tolerate Lily any longer, decided to take matters into her own hands. She arranged for a car to take Lily back to her parents' home and informed her in no uncertain terms that she was no longer welcome in the house. Heartbroken and feeling utterly defeated, Lily packed her belongings and left without argument. The ride back to her parents' home was a blur, filled with a sense of profound loss and despair. She had hoped to build a life with David, but now those dreams seemed shattered. David was devastated when he returned home that night and discovered that Lily was gone. Upon learning what his mother had done, he felt anger and sorrow. He couldn't believe that Margaret had made such a drastic decision without consulting him. His love for Lily was unwavering, and he knew he had to find her and make things right. Without hesitation, David drove through the night to reach Lily. He found her sitting on her parents' porch, looking lost and broken. He embraced her, apologizing for her pain and promising they would face the future together. David knew he could not stay in a house where his wife was not welcome, so he left his mother's home. David returned to his mother's house to pack his belongings the following day. His mind was made up despite Margaret's attempts to convince him otherwise. He could not abandon Lily, the woman he loved, even if it meant leaving his childhood home and his mother behind. David and Lily found a small apartment in the city. It wasn't much, but it was a place where they could start anew, free from Margaret's constant scrutiny and disapproval. They faced numerous challenges, but faced them together, their bond growing stronger daily. Margaret left her big house alone and had plenty of time to reflect on her actions. She missed her son dearly and realized too late that her interference had driven him away. Her pride initially kept her from reaching out, but as months passed, she understood that she needed to make amends if she wanted to repair her relationship with David. One day, Margaret showed up at David and Lily's apartment, her face etched with regret. She apologized for her actions, expressing her deep remorse for the pain she had caused. David and Lily, recognizing the sincerity of her apology, allowed her back into their lives. It was a small step toward healing the rift between them. Over time, Margaret learned to accept and appreciate Lily for who she was. Their relationship wasn't perfect, but it was mending, built on a newfound respect and understanding. David and Lily's love had endured the storm, emerging more assertive and resilient.